Hey Pisces, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces, and as always, a general read. So take what resonates, and of course, Pisces, leave what doesn't. Pisces, for a while, these readings have really been coming up more general because they've been in the focus of you, as I continue to still feel that energy in this energy today as well. Now, just a reminder again, Pisces, I am taking in personal readings. So if you're interested, my email is in the description box below. I really was shuffling this before, and in the bottom of the deck twice already, You Deserve Love keeps coming up. And this is that retreat self-care that has been happening for some time. Now, I do feel some of you, with the energies that we've been having, have fallen into a minor pitfall of Dark Night of the Soul, or as if those of you watch Jordan Peterson calls it, the chaotic underworld. But in those falls, you know, if you've done this, Pisces, as you probably have quite a few times, know that they are the mini resurrections that happen throughout, and you will resurrect from all this. So this is definitely something to, keep an open mind. This is something to not dive dark into the despair of the chaotic underworld or the things that are happening to us at the moment. I know it's easier said than done, but I've been feeling a lot of energies happening within your spirit. And so it's just one of those things. I'm going to put these back. You know what? No, okay, Spirit. So I did see this soulmate. So a lot of you are either into connections and just kind of, relationship is in the back burner at the moment. This is where I really do feel Spirit is saying stay optimistic, because I feel there is a diving into the despair. There's a lot of healing of codependency here, I feel. Of course, this requires trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So this space is really for you. Now, those in connections, obviously, this is an energy of conversations, I feel, to explain the emotions. It doesn't mean you don't, again, I don't feel a lot of you, it doesn't mean for those in relationship, it doesn't mean you're not about your person. There are just things that, inspiration that you're lacking here in this card, which I feel is really the important message. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And so there's like an uninspired energy where you're trying to find your joy in what's happening. And so that's where the optimism comes in, and the trust, right? And then all the healing for a lot of you. And we all suffer codependent. So this isn't even a negative thing. It's just finding our way. And I feel this is just another resurrection of probably even something you've already processed in the past. Pisces, I feel those of you, especially after the Mercury retrograde, conversations are going to go well in terms of your partner, for them to kind of understand where your mind space has been and where you've been kind of troubled at. So let's see what the soul guidance is here of what's been transitioning here. What is the soul guidance for Pisces, Spirit? Thank you. A lot of that alone time definitely served a purpose. One more on the soul guidance for Pisces. And it will continue to serve a purpose too. I truly feel that strongly. That guidance. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to take them all, only because the energies are powerful. So channeling, you have the ability to convey messages from spirit. This is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations, and an openness to receive. This is definitely Empress energy, and also the optimism. So don't allow yourself to dive into some level of darkness here. Of course, Empress energy here with the self-care. Practice unconditional love right now. Showing love to yourself and others promotes healthy relationships. Criticism of others may be a reflection of what you may need to heal. Now, some of you who probably been avoiding your person, or maybe even that conversations went wacky during Mercury retrograde, has definitely brought in some emotions and criticism. So definitely there's the healing aspect that also probably brings up some of like attachment issues here. Next card is liberation, and this really is, I just feel this is a next level in the collective I'm reading and picking up. This is next level soul growth for sure. Break the chains of addiction, restrictions, or other impediments. It begins with freedom of choice and knowing, like, you're definitely breaking, again, codependent beliefs, I feel, for a lot of you. Oh, guys, my nose. Heightened awareness. You're intuitively sensing something is shifting beneath the surface, and you are right. Yes, all of this is happening beneath the surface. I know it's not easy to pinpoint, or sometimes even easy to explain. It's just something, you know, Pisces, that you intuitively are experiencing, going through, and shifting. The void, that is that quiet space, which is also the same thing, like just let it, like beneath the surface. That's the same thing, this void to me. There's a gap in time, space, or other perception during which things are working beneath the surface. Again, Spirit is speaking about beneath the surface. Let it be. And again, it's one of those things you kind of just have to let it be. Healing light. Imagine yourself surrounded by an amber light enveloping you in love, compassion, and protection. Let all unwanted thoughts and circumstances melt away. And again, spend time alone. We've been seeing this for some time now. Quiet introspection is needed. Disconnect, relax, turn off your electronics, just be. And major life changes ahead. Change is constant and an opportunity for expansion, regardless of its shape. Consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. And this has really been about your soul. Your person loves you and will be there for those in relationships. For those of you just going through this transitional period, a dark night of the soul, mini, you know, working on your mini resurrection to come back out. This is just producing a lot of change. And honestly, I really do feel a lot of positive change. I don't feel bad change. I feel like such a resolved, it really is this liberation. You know, it's a freedom, a new sense of freedom within your soul. It's like your soul is going to have some, it's so strong, Pisces. I'm just like it's a feeling of like, I'm really going to be, I'm happy for you. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling, but I'm just so happy for you. You're probably like, oh my God, Gina Bell, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean you're happy? I'm not feeling happy. You will. It's one of those things where you're gonna feel so strong in your mind and your soul. All right. The Spirit is speaking extremely fast today for you, Pisces. Let's see, what is the guidance for Pisces? Lots of messages here for you today, Pisces. Lots of messages. So memories of love. Of course, this is to me the past. This has to do with a codependent. It's Judgment Day. And then, of course, throat chakra. So it is a judgment of the past and releasing. We do have conflict and defeat, 5 of Swords. This is the mental conflict within yourself at the moment, probably. It's probably that space of void, too, where you just have to let it be. Also, the conversations with your person. So it just feels very conflicting at the moment. Stand your ground. This is the 7 of Wands. And yeah, I feel these energies together. I love that it's a 7 and a 9, which to me is both spiritual journeys to self. This is 9 of Wands, minor arcana of the Hermit. So spiritual strength. You're really having to, again, that mini resurrection, the optimism. Don't let the energies take you down or really put you in this long-term state of despair, because this is really a pass-through. I know it's a pass-through. That's why Spirit is saying everything's happening beneath the surface. Just let it be. We have 5 of Pentacles. A lot of you probably had financial changes. That's why I feel like it's not just one thing. It's not. This is not A lot of you are undergoing a lot of transitions internally, and it's a struggle within. Take it, rest and rejuvenate. That's your time alone. Heartache and loss, yes, you will experience that. And justice, balance will happen. It will happen, but it's not without the process and the journey. Because once, like, I feel this justice. I literally hear graduation. It's like it will balance itself out. These changes will help, and it will turn out. And again, to me, this is that beneath the surface and allowing it to be, because it's balancing things out. So give me more on this Five of Swords. King of Pentacles. So again, some of you, financial changes, but this is a sense of feeling out of sorts and ungrounded. I'm feeling with the King of Pentacles, right? Because King of Pentacles is going to feel grounded, is going to have his mind right, his money right. And this could be lots of earthly plane situations that are bringing about change, that bring the discomfort. And again, Nine of Wands. For a lot of you, you know, it's that spiritual strength that's going to really exhaust you. It's a Nine of Wands is an exhaustion to the soul, right? So Seven of Wands, stand that courage. Like, don't let it get to you. More the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Hanged Man. Work through it with the Eight of Pentacles. Work through it in the Hanged Man. Perception. Perceiving it. Where did we see that? I want to make sure I give this reading as thorough as possible. Yes. So the Hanged Man is understanding that void. There is a gap in time, space, or other perception during which things are working beneath the surface. Let it be. And things are working. Perception are working beneath the surface. So just try to find the optimism and gratitude, right? Gratitude within this space. Let's see, this Nine of Wands. Five of Pentacles, which is right next to it. So this is a lot of abandonment, scarcity mindset. There's so much coming up here. Wow. You're fighting through the mind, and some of it is old victim mentality. It really is a sense of freedom that's coming up from this. You're being aware of it, right? Break the chains. That's what this feels like. The liberation. Break the chains of addiction, other impediments, or addictions, restrictions, or other impediments. It begins with freedom of choice. And this is like getting out of this mind space of scarcity. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be money. It could be like belief system, families, things that you grew up. But there's a sense of freedom of breaking this chain here of this Five of Pentacles that makes you constantly go into this space. I feel for some of you this was so unexpected. Give me more of this Five of Pentacles to have to come to again, to revisit. Give me more of this Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so again, making you feel ungrounded. So you're finding your way, and there goes the Queen of Pentacles. So now we have King and Queen of Pentacles. I feel you're finding your way with the Four of Pentacles. Very strong Four of Pentacles. We've got Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and your conflict, King of Pentacles. So again, the needing to ground. This is a space to ground here. And the grounding is necessary because, again, if we let you be in your waters, Pisces, this is where the optimism, your emotions could let you just flow, and it goes so deep into despair that you forget how to come back up. And Spirit doesn't want you to forget how to come back up, right? This is why you have to practice the unconditional love to yourself. So in this space, it's a grounding energy. Give me more on this rest and rejuvenate, which is what you're going to need. This is why the disconnecting is necessary. This is why the spending time alone, quiet introspection, right? More of this perception and introspection as you work through it. Disconnect, relax, turn off your electronics and just be. It's kind of like let it work through you. Let's see this Four of Swords. Yeah. And you will come out of it. I love it. I know this is crazy energy to say it, but yeah, your rest of this Nine of Swords, 2 nines, because this is the self. Just like I pointed out, I love that we're seeing the 7 and the 9 here, because this is really the spiritual journey to self. So your strength here, you know, to finding this space is really grounding on more pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. What do we have here? Ace of Cups. You're filling your cup. This is your waters, but you have to ground for like that. Like you don't dive too deep into like these 9 of Swords where your mind can really drain your emotions. And I feel this is the self-love, the self-care. You're getting yourself to be able to ground again and just feel like yourself. I feel like, I know you, some of you don't feel like yourself. I'm going to pull for this Ace of Cups just to confirm. Give me more on this Ace of Cups. Wow. I mean, talking about not feeling like yourself. 9 of Swords again here. Pisces with the 7 of Swords. So this is where you can dive. This is why I feel Spirit needs you to kind of get into the earth energy. I hope some of you have strong earth in your chart. But if you don't, this is a lot of grounding energy, meditation, time alone, spending time in nature, because your waters need it. If not, some of you will dive into this despair, and you'll have like this negative self-talk, and you don't want that to shape your emotions because it's not part of it. But at the same time, it's part of what you need to get through to get rid of what's being felt, you know? So let's see this heartache and loss, right? That's this 3 of Swords energy. Whatever's being felt here and processed. Give me more on 3 of Swords. So we have 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. 7 of Wands in the bottom with another 3 of Pentacles. So this is a lot of this is energy obviously towards the memories of love here. So past energy, kindred spirits, family, friends. I don't feel like this is just one thing. I also feel, so there's a few things I'm picking up with this 3 of Swords. There's this 7 of Wands energy where you have to work through the past heartache, you know, the connections of the past. Some of you, this is all of your connections, all of your karmic justice, all of your karmic lessons. I feel a lot of you, it's work related, your work environment, everywhere where you felt that someone took something from you, which is why we have these 5 of Pentacles. It's this mindset. There's a mindset. I feel like I hear feeling robbed. Give me more on this 3 of Swords. Six of Swords wanted to come out. Give me more on this 3 of Swords. Yeah, so feeling robbed. 10 of Pentacles. Some of you it's financially. I'm sorry. 8 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you is financially. Some of you is just the instability of situations, the lack of commitment from past energies. Some of you is a commitment fallout that's happened. But again, this has to do with the optimism, positive thinking, and faith, right? Trust, the situation calling you to have faith, again, about faith. And so we can't let the past kind of get in our heads because, again, we blind ourselves of what's next. And I feel that this is a blockage to longevity, which is really the focus here. More Pentacles, the grounding, and to get back into understanding what your needs are for longevity. So let's get for this Justice. Wow. Okay. So yeah, look at this Justice. Your strength is being tested here. Your willpower to get into your energy. The High Priestess. Look at this. This is beautiful. I know it doesn't feel like it, Pisces, but the resolution and the balance that needs to come out from yourself, and you intuitively know this is a space where your strength is being tested, your willpower is being tested. your mind is being tested, but leading you to this Fool to get rid of the codependency, right? The devil energy within you, the shadow. And this is just shadow, Pisces. We have to come to terms that the balance of the journey is really the light and the dark. And that's something we're forever working through. And it's that mini resurrection that happens constantly, right? Where we go through the chaotic underworld, and then we resurrect from them. And the reason there become so many is because there are quite a few of them, right? And we'll dive deep into that chaotic world to then free ourselves, to find a way spiritually, the test, right? The will, to find ourselves to free. And that's where the karmic balance happens again. And so then things come back, and now we're back into some karmic balance. And this is really, again, happening underneath spiritually within yourself. So intuitively, where's that message, right? Yep. Heightened awareness. That's you. That's this energy right here. Heightened awareness. You're intuitively sensing something is shifting beneath the surface. And you are right. You are right. It's a balance that's happening. And listen, Pisces, major arcana, justice, major arcana, strength, major arcana, high priestess, major arcana, the Fool, major arcana, the devil. This isn't easy. This is major. Major. Everything's major. Spirit is saying major life changes. Major. Change is constant and an opportunity for expansion, regardless of its shape. Consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. Major. You really are evolving here. All right, so let's see what some blockages are. What are some blockages here for Pisces? So runner, someone is running from the truth. Here we can't no longer, Spirit doesn't want you to run from the truth anymore. This is literally face it, head forward now. Maybe there's been some avoidance. Aware, stop sweeping it under the rug. Like, this is clear as day, right? Spirit is saying no more. This is something it's your time. Again, back to the graduation here. That's when we listen. The Spirit says we gotta clear this, and we've got to do it, and we got to do it now, Pisces. And we can't sweep it under the rug. You postponed it. We let you postpone it. We let you kind of, push it back, but that's it. Time is up, right? Time is up for you, Pisces, in terms of postponing what needs to be dealt with, because it's all leading to something good. But it's a process. It really is. And it's not going to feel good for a while for some of you. Some of you may take weeks. Some of you may take months. I've been getting this 6 months period. So some of you, this might be your soul searching period, your winter. And the seasons always happen. So this is your winter. So things will be better by spring. You'll see the results of this gain. And you'll feel a lot more balanced. So we're going to pull some energies of abundance, because I think it's important, because I know this is leading you to a lot of how we perceive our mind and what it's holding back, what it's holding us back from. So let's see what's the guidance, abundance guidance for you, Pisces. Let's get a few of these for you. So it's something for everyone. Okay, so we have clearing debts. Yeah. Your self-care, which is what's happening here, involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts. So you're not just experiencing, that's what I'm saying, it's everything. It's not just financially, it's emotionally, it's all these things that are kind of clearing from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. This is definitely leading you to a more stable life. Again, the pentacles are more grounded. It's grounding you again. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. A lot of you are definitely being supported. Out of this may come out, your hobby becoming something bigger, but there's a change that's happening, and I think it's the next level of your soul. So your soul, again, it's an opportunity of expansion, and it's shifting you. And some of you, it may be something completely different than what you're currently doing. Detox your friendships. Woo, yeah. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. And then exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. So all these are really great energies. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. A lot of the preservation, a lot of the self-care. The easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. So a lot of it is clearing your energy flow through exercise. I feel this strongly. Here. I want to point out the bottom of the deck is savings. So as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. I feel like what's happening is the journey to a lot of stability. Again, savings, lots about employment change, grounding. A lot of pentacles are here. So like financially, priorities, like the way you perceive your self-care in terms of making sure you're prepared for anything. Maybe some of you fell into a situation where you feel like people, again, are robbing you. That's what I'm saying. Like you feel robbed. Some of you, it could have been an employment situation. Some of you must have had like an employment situation where you also feel robbed and just kind of like done, burnt out for some of you. But all major changes, okay? Now, I know this is supposed to be a love reading, but clearly your soulmate is here. And whatever's happening, there's a lot of communication that's happening. This is a person who needs to understand you as you're going through this process. And again, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's like you got to first take care of yourself so you can, to feel the joy, to enjoy your person, right? This is all something that you kind of have to kind of let it pan out. So Spirit, give me more. Yeah. Oh my God. We talked about gratitude here. Yeah. That's this energy we saw earlier with your perception, what you're working through, the gratitude. Say thank you. Practice gratitude. Take 1 moment a day to think about the things and people you are grateful for in your life. When you have a grateful heart, this will multiply and more grateful blessings will be coming your way. Be thankful for what you already have. So confirmation there that gratitude is definitely something that needs to be, in your daily ritual. Always being grateful for the little things. All right, let's see what we've got here in celebration. There are wonderful times ahead. I know it may not feel that way, Pisces, but they are. To see the light at the end of the tunnel is a sight worth celebrating. Take note on how it shines on you, okay, Pisces? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And it will be a ride and a road, but you will be celebrating. And again, gratitude is necessary in the process, I feel strongly. So in those moments of despair, just be grateful, okay? Again, I'm taking personal readings, Pisces, so my email is in the description box below. But I love you. Please take care of yourselves, guys. Really do in this moment, these months, these weeks, whatever you're experiencing. And I'm sending so much love. And please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.